one of the best stadiums in football. Welcome, everyone, to U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Minnesota Vikings. Out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from U.S. Bank Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you just to watch me. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Minnesota Vikings. Kicker Will Reichert has the ball on the tee. And off we go from Minneapolis. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. It's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
And his run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
Lamar Jackson. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
First play, and McCarthy to throw. Open man is Davis. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on time. Throwing on second down is McCarthy. To the left side here. Caught by Addison. They'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Brings up third.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. And that is incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And now it's fourth down. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. Lejante Wester deep for Baltimore. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Eric Wilson on the tackle.
Brings up second and 7.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. Off the play fake, Jackson. Rolling right. He'll step up and run. Not quite to the end zone, but in great position, out of bounds at the 3. the scramble. Pickup of 46 yards. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. Henry. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. It is brought in the end zone. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Greg, offensive coordinator's script the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive. They've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, if they continue to build on this lead here early, this is going to be a long day for this defense.
At their own 35-yard line.
Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And he'll get about 5.
Green on the stop. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring him 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Here comes the screen to Jones. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
3rd and long. To the air once more is McCarthy. That is knocked away downfield. Incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. Here's Ryan Wright now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10.
Wanna quit?
In motion comes Andrews. On 1st and 10, Jackson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
We'll try and run for this with Henry. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike. But good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. We'll go again here with Henry. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
Jordan Stout in punt formation for the Ravens.
Davis. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will score. Touchdown, Ravens. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. The extra point is up and through. So after 1, it's the Ravens out front. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Drive. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
Well, as been the case this entire 1st half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Third and 2, and here's McCarthy. Open man, right side. He's got it. And it Looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Go street. Cowboy 80. Take off.
On the give, it's Jones. And off they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
McCarthy to the air on second down. He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
10 at the 38-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. First one for Jefferson. And a first down to go with it.
First down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
First down. They'll run the option to the left. And a good run there. It's going to get him 5 yards.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Forced to his right. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's second and goal. Jones. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1. Setting up third and goal.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
A second effort, and he is in. J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown, Vikings. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. He gets it to go. This one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. start the drive with Henry. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Jackson. That's right side and brought in by Williams. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. Third and 7. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there, and that brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Returnable from the 17. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
6-yard line.
The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Up the highest metric. The city just made a sweep. People diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the end.
2nd and a yard. Looking to throw. McCarthy. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a 1st down.
That's good.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as the clock is stopped with 35 seconds to go in the 2nd quarter. On 1st down, here's McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. Playing out, and he made the catch. What a play! That's the 2nd charge timeout for Minnesota as they stop with 28 seconds to go in this 1st half.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones, and saw a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get this ball, holding.
That is just side of the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example.
the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard run.
In motion comes Walker. On play action, here's Jackson. On the run to the right. Off he goes.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
So we're at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Tyler Luke to kick off.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. A throw on the move is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
From the pistol, it's Jones. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
It's a gain of
And the
8.
offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
First and 10. On play action, here's McCarthy. He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. They'll run it here with Jones. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Second and goal.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Going in the wrong direction. Now second and goal from the 12. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And they'll get about 5 yards closer, but now it is third and goal.
A gain of 5 yards.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
goal. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And a big collision there down near the goal line. Keeps him out of the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple of years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the board.
And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
Back near his goal line, Jackson. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that will give them some space, moving it all the way past the 40-yard line. A big play after being backed up. 41 yards. Jackson now to throw on first down. And that one incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it'll bring up second down. Throwing Jackson. Throwing left side. And it's taken in by Williams.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
Now Lamar gonna hang on to it. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. Ravens bring their punt team out. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll look underneath here for Jones. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And third down coming up. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. And that is incomplete.
Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 46-yard line.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll run. It's Henry. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 6. Motion man is the tight end going right. Gonna go right back to Henry. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Now a 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the give, here's Henry. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Tight end, the motion man to the right. Play action now. Jackson. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punt. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to throw yourself back in it.
Ravens 28, Vikings 14. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. He'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Third down and
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. Open man, left side. He's got it. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here.
And he will score! Game on! Aaron Jones! Touchdown, Vikings! Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Game as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
motion comes Andrews. On 1st and 10, Jackson going up top and looking for Andrews. And that is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Here's Henry. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 12 then. 1st down, Baltimore.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Baltimore.
Jackson going to keep it himself. And he is out of bounds. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another 1st down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the option, they give it to Henry. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now. He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. Running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens.
Really nice job there by the running back, just staying alive. And really what he does the best, Mike, is stay in the quarterback's line of sight. Once a quarterback starts moving sideways towards the boundary, you got to stay in phase with him. You don't want to drift. You don't want to make that quarterback throw it back across his body. This was perfect how he stayed in line with him. Easy throw, easy catch, easy touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 2nd.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
They get 25 on that connection. 1st down, Minnesota.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Open man, it's Davis downfield. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
4 yards.
They get 25 on that connection. It'll be a Vikings first down.
At the 14-yard line.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. He's got his big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Minnesota. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, like we say, we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, especially against zone coverage. So here in the red zone, let's go. If you're open, stay open. Don't run past the open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, all on time, touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
If they don't come up with this, the game is over. But now, anything can happen. You've got plenty of time, down 3. The first job, make sure you at least get the ball in field goal range to force overtime. But if the opportunity presents, try to win this thing in regulation.
On first down, here's McCarthy. Over the middle, that's the tight end Hawkinson. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now, 2nd and inches.
Here we go. 19 seconds. Motion.
Jones. The struggle continues. He's dropped behind the line again.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Big play. 3rd and 2.
19 light. 18 Cardinal. 79 Bronco.
They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. This guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
First down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the first down.
They'll run with Jones. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Minnesota.
First down.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
Running is Jones.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Now on 2nd and long. From the gun, here's McCarthy. This one brought in by Hopkinson. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. The clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
This offense still has the one timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Seven Pirates, 7 Pirates.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute.
Just a tremendous finish to what's been a tremendous game, Mike. I mean, not only did they get that late touchdown here in the final stages, but here with time winding down, they're an extra
Wester now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Theo Jackson. And the Vikings have just about sewn up this football game.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.